So I'm going to go ahead and put some information into the computer. As I mentioned, this appointment will take about 10 minutes, but the computer part will be a couple minutes. So if you just hang out with me while I do that.
Okay.
Does that sound okay? Okay. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions regarding Kiana's health. Was she born with any health problems?
No.
Great. And in the past 6 months, has she been to the doctor because she was sick?
Yes, she has gone to the doctor.
Tell me more about that.
She has asthma, so she had a bad attack, and we had to take her to the doctor, and they had to give her a breathing treatment.
It must be really stressful when she is sick or has the asthma.
It's pretty scary.
What we are actually, we'll have an opportunity to talk a little bit more about asthma, how it relates to her appetite. So I'm going to go ahead and park this right now, and then we'll come back to that.
Okay.
And does anyone smoke cigarettes inside the home?
No. No. No smoking.
Okay, great. So what I'd like to do is offer you some topics that we could talk about today. But before I even do that, I would like to ask you, what, if anything, would you like to talk about today, or maybe ask to me today about Kiana's nutrition? I'm going to put some things in some circles and present them to you, and we can talk from there. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
First thing that I'd like to put in is picky eaters. You had mentioned that that is a concern of yours.
Yes.
That's certainly something we could talk about. I'm going to talk or put in the circles foods high in fat. Based on your questionnaire that you had answered, that subject stood out, so that's something we could talk about as well.
Okay.
I'm going to put down appetite and asthma, based on our conversation about the asthma. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and write down healthy snacks.
Okay.
Because if that's something you want to talk about as well, I have a great handout that I could share with you. So what I'd like to do is just present these to you, and what are your thoughts? Which one stands out that you would consider to talk about today?
Well, I really wanted to talk about the picky eater.
So how come you pick picky eater?